Welcome to YQ Academy Java Fundamentals, Control Structures, Interview Questions and Answers. 1. What are control structures in Java? Control structures are constructs that allow you to control the flow of execution in a program. They determine the order in which statements are executed based on certain conditions or criteria. These control structures provide the means to make decisions, repeat blocks of code, handle different cases, and deal with exceptional situations. They allow you to write more dynamic and responsive programs by controlling the flow of execution based on specific conditions or events. 2. What is the if statement in Java? The if statement in Java is a control structure that allows you to make decisions in your code based on a specified condition. It provides a way to execute different blocks of code depending on whether the condition evaluates to true or false. The if statement helps in creating branching behavior in your program, enabling it to follow different paths of execution based on certain criteria. In this example, the condition age greater than equal 18 is evaluate. If the age is greater than or equal to 18, the code block inside the if statement is executed, printing you are an adult. If the condition is false, age is less than 18, the code block inside the else statement is executed, printing you are not an adult. The if statement allows you to implement decision-making logic in your program, executing different code blocks based on certain conditions. It is a fundamental control structure in Java that provides the flexibility to handle branching behavior effectively. 3. What is the switch statement in Java? The switch statement is a control structure that allows you to select one of many code blocks to be executed based on the value of a given expression. It provides an alternative to using multiple if statements when you have multiple cases to consider. The switch statement evaluates the expression and compares it with the values of different cases. When a match is found, the corresponding block of code is executed. In this example, the switch statement checks the value of the number variable. Based on the value, it executes the corresponding code block. Since number is assigned a value of 3, the case 3 is matched, and the code within that case is executed, which prints 3. The break statement terminates the switch statement, and the program continues with the statement after the switch block. 4. What is the for loop in Java? The for loop in Java is a control structure that allows you to execute a block of code repeatedly for a fixed number of iterations. It provides a concise way to iterate over a range of values or elements in an array or collection. The for loop consists of 3 parts: initialization, condition, and iteration expression. In this example, the for loop will execute the code block 5 times. The loop variable I is initialized to 1, and the loop continues as long as I is less than or equal to 5. After each iteration, the value of I is incremented by 1. The output of the program will be 5. What is the while loop in Java? The while loop in Java is a control structure that allows you to execute a block of code repeatedly as long as a specified condition is true. It provides a way to perform iteration based on the evaluation of a condition before each iteration. The while loop continues executing the code block as long as the condition remains true, and it terminates when the condition becomes false. In this example, the while loop will execute the code block as long as the value of count is less than or equal to 5. The loop begins with count initialized to 1. After each iteration, the value of count is incremented by 1. The output of the program will be. The while loop provides a flexible way to perform iteration based on a condition. It allows you to repeat a block of code as long as the condition remains true, making it useful in scenarios where you need to continually execute code until a specific condition is no longer satisfied. 6. What is the do-while loop in Java? The do-while loop in Java is a control structure that allows you to execute a block of code repeatedly as long as a specified condition is true. It is similar to the while loop, but with one key difference: the do-while loop always executes the code block at least once, regardless of the condition. After executing the code block, the condition is checked, and if it remains true, the loop continues to the next iteration. In this example, the program generates a random secret number 42 and asks the user to guess the number. The do-while loop continues until the user guesses the correct number. If the guess is lower than the secret number, the program displays too low. Try again. If the guess is higher, it displays too high. Try again. Once the user guesses the correct number, the program displays "Congratulations. You guessed the correct number." The do-while loop ensures that the guessing game is played at least once, and it continues until the user guesses the correct number. This allows for repeated guesses until the condition is met, ensuring an interactive experience with the user. 7. What is the break statement in Java? The break statement in Java is a control statement that is used to terminate the execution of a loop or switch statement. When the break statement is encountered within a loop or switch, it immediately exits the loop or terminates the switch statement, and program execution continues with the next statement after the loop or switch. The break statement is primarily used to exit a loop prematurely based on a certain condition or to end the execution of a switch statement once a particular case is matched. It provides a way to control the flow of execution within loops and switch statements. 8. What is the continue statement in Java? The continue statement in Java is a control statement that is used to skip the remaining code within the current iteration of a loop and proceed to the next iteration. When the continue statement is encountered within a loop, it immediately jumps to the next iteration without executing the remaining code in the loop body for that particular iteration. The continue statement is primarily used to control the flow of execution within loops and selectively skip certain iterations based on a specific condition. It allows you to bypass a portion of the loop's code and move on to the next iteration. In this example, the while loop iterates as long as I is less than 5. Within each iteration, I is incremented by 1. The if statement checks if I is an even number divisible by 2. If I is even, the continue statement is encountered, which skips the remaining code and moves to the next iteration without printing the even number. As a result, only odd numbers are printed.